Alright guys, what is going on? This is your man Reacomp, and thank you so much for checking out this video. So we're just going to get into this real quick. I'm going to talk to you guys about side chaining with side chain compression in Reaper. There's a lot of other videos, so I'm going to try to keep it short but still be able to explain as much as I possibly can. Just real quick, these are all the different buses that I made, and this is my main vocal bus, and then this is my instrumental bus. Those are pretty simple to make. I actually have another video talking about that. People got pissed because the video was like a minute and some change long, but that was because initially I did it for IG like 4 or 5 years ago, and people got mad. Sorry, but in any case, um, let's go ahead and hop into this real quick. So with side chaining, basically, side chaining, what it basically does, I'm just putting this in layman's terms, it smushes down the sound so another sound can sit on top of it, sit in like kind of like fit like this, or like this, versus it looking like this in the beat. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my camera. We're looking at my TV. So usually, in most cases, when we're making when we're recording, sometimes either the beat is like our vocals are like this on top of the beat, or the beat is on top of us like that. But what we're trying to do is create this type of cohesiveness. It's almost like it's a glue, so to speak. But there's other things we have to use in order for it to glue correctly. But this is part of it. But for the most part, guys who knows what I'm talking, who know more, please chime in. I am going to be starting school in a couple of weeks concerning full sail and audio production, so I'm going to learn way more and be able to explain this better. But for the most part, let's go ahead. So basically, what we're trying to do is get the beat to look like this, versus looking like this or looking like this. We want it to be like that, or even slightly like sitting on top of it, but not way up. Okay, cool. So as of right now, the beat I have it turned down because the beat was actually fairly loud. It's at a negative 4.5 dB. So I'm going to go ahead and play that for you right now. And please forgive me because I do have a buffering on here because my computer still have an older Dell, but it has a i7. But I think it's more something like my RAM or something going on. Maybe I just got a lot of life going on with my computer. But let's go ahead and play this. So while I'm waiting for that to buffer, yeah, so you're gonna hear the beat as it is now, and then I'm gonna give you guys an example of like once I actually turn on the recomp. Speaking our language. What do you want from me? What happened to us making love in the morning? What about being grateful for the moment? I just want Sorry. Anyways, what we're trying to do is I just really want you to hear how it sounds like that, right? So if I were to turn on a recomp, and also here's the other thing too. So we got that situated. Now, but how do you do that, Gerard? How do you send a track to a different track like that? Because I see you got all these different tracks. It looks like they're going in other different areas. How do you do that? So you can do this a couple different ways. This is the main vocal. You can click left click, and you'll see this the I forgot what this thing is called, but this homeboy basically is the I'm tired, guys. I'm so tired. Anyways, you click a drag, you see this homeboy here, see it disappears, and then you're gonna move it there. Now what's gonna happen, you got post fade, you got three different options. Post pan, post effects, pre FX. I actually had it on pre fader, but post effects, or you can just leave it at like that. But I had it at post effects. So after the effects, pre fader, and then I actually changed this to 3/4. It's the reason why, because it's not going to really work correctly if you put on 1/1 and then you have your recomp. It's just going to be really weird. So in any case, initially when you load recomp, it's actually going to be in a default. So I'm not going to mess with my settings concerning that. But I'm going to change. You'll change it to auxiliary because technically speaking, the 3/4 channel is an auxiliary channel, and that's what's going to affect this guy. All right. So I'm not sending this anything because it's already getting sent to the master, so we're good on that. But what I want to do is I want to make an extreme to make a point about what happens when you push the beat down. Whenever you hear vocals or any other instrument that you want going on, it'll push it down. Well, me, I got mine set as an auto release. My attack is at 3 milliseconds. My release is at 100. There's another track where I did at 300, and it didn't sound bad. It was cool. The ratio, I'm still working on that, but for the most part, I keep that. It's actually supposed to be 4 like that, but I don't know why I got it like that. Weird. Anyways, let's go ahead and play this beat before it starts tripping on me again. And what I want you to do is actually hear the beat come in. And actually, you know what? Let's backtrack. I want you to actually hear the beat when it comes in, and then you hear my vocals. All right, so let's go ahead and do it like that. And we're waiting for that to buffer yet again. So just be patient with me. Going through the motions. Now you see, feel so fake. It pushed it down really. So what I was trying to do was this, but I pushed it all the way down. Okay, so let's go ahead and stop this. Morning, hey babe. All right. What happened? So basically, what we're gonna do is put this back at 15. I should have put it at like a 17 or whatever to get it. For some reason, I put it at 15. So all right, let's. I thought somebody from work said something. All right. So basically, that's pretty much what it is. It pushes it down, right? But in this case, I'm trying to get it to sit, at least sit on it like this, versus it being like this or way like this, or the beat is like this on top of it. I want it, and I don't even want the beat to sit on top of it. I'm trying to get my vocals to sit on top like that. So I mean, of course, you gotta do some other compression and other good stuff with that, but you can look at other videos concerning that. You can watch. It's a video from what's my man's name? Devon. Help me, Devon. The dude is really dope. Check him out too. So, but in any case, let's go ahead to the vocals now. And like I said, I like this because I had got the idea. Did I say that already? I had got the. Did I say that already? I had got the idea from listening to watching a Tyrese film a couple years back. It was actually really sad, but he was just like talking about his kid, and he was like, "What more do you want from me? I just want to see my baby." And I was like, it took me out. It was actually really sad what was going on, but the way it was presented, it took me out. So please forgive me, God. Forgive me, Tyrese. I don't know if you'll ever hear this, but my bad, bro. Lo siento por perdóname. Anyways, let's go ahead and play this real quick before it starts tripping again. I just want to let you guys see what's going on in my life here. And I can't point the finger, you can't point the finger. Look in the mirror now. Now, what I should have did was maybe put it at like an 18, or maybe put it at a 17. So if I put it at that, let's go ahead and hear how that would sound if I put it at a negative 17 within the threshold. I think it was gonna make. I think it would have made it sit a little bit better had I did it, because I already released the song. So sorry. I can't point the finger, you can't point the finger. Look in the mirror now. I just want to see. Okay, so yeah, yeah, you see it tripping. Stop tripping. Still wants to do what it wants to do. But yeah, so I probably should have set it at a 17, but I left it at 15 for some strange odd reason, I guess. That's another thing, guys. When you guys are listening to this, make sure that you have fresh ears when you listen to your music, so your ears don't get tired. Make sure you have fresh ears. If you've been listening to this thing for 4, 5, 6, 7 hours, take a break. Come back to it. But I probably should have put it down a little bit more, but I didn't. But if you actually listen to it, it still sounds okay. So basically, what's going on is at least what it sounds like to me, is that it's like the beat is kind of like this, instead of it being like this or like this. So, but when I put it at 17, it actually had it sitting on it or sitting in it. We kind of wanted to sit in it a little bit. So I should have brought that down a little bit more. You guys can judge for yourself listening to the original song. And yeah, that's about it concerning that. Is there anything else? Nope. I just really wanted to show you that, show you what actually happens, and I did that. So, yeah, that is literally it, my people. Peace and God bless.